It is with great joy that we are gathered here today to celebrate Kaitlyn and Justin as they are joined in marriage.
Justin, you have no idea how long I have waited for this moment.
It makes me the happiest man on this earth that you've chosen me.
Wow, this is my third time doing this. So you'd think it would be kind of like falling off a log, but it's like having children. I said this many years ago, it takes having exactly 2 children to realize that there ain't no 2 of them alike. So look at that head table up there. Kaitlyn and her 3 sisters. I hope they all know that I'm a very proud girl dad as well.
We're both incredibly talented at predicting the future, specifically worst case scenarios, right? And because of this, we have kind of bonded in a sense. We can be each other's rock when the anxiety comes up. Kaitlyn, one thing I can always count on is you being there and provide an ear whenever I ask for it. And I hope you know that I will do whatever I can do to do the same for you. Justin has been like family since we first met freshman year in college at the George Washington University. Justin is honestly the kindest and most sincere and loyal friend, and I think everyone who has crossed paths with Justin knows that.
She took her own path, and she ended up graduating from a high school with less than 35 kids in her class. It was very demanding, the classes were harder, but she came through it in flying colors out the other side, and again, she was a scholarship student at Xavier University. The collection of friends that she developed during that time, those are going to be your friends forever.
Justin is one of the most honest, caring, hardworking, genuine people that I've ever come across in my entire life, and he's always known exactly what he wants in life. Kaitlyn, you have brought out so many amazing sides of Justin that we all really knew. You've made him even funnier, way more relaxed. Thank you. While finding a balance for chasing his professional dreams with a wonderful personal life, and truly, he's just so happy.
I acknowledge the fact that all of our kids kind of do things differently than maybe our generation did. One of those situations is, how did you go about finding your soulmate? There's an app for that.
I've always been a big believer in the saying that everything happens for a reason. And it was there when Justin swiped right on a dating app that he met his now wife, Kaitlyn.
I said, honey, what are you thinking? You have no allegiance to Cincinnati. Oh, Dad, we've talked about it already. He's moving to Chicago.
In a few short hours, I will walk down the aisle and become your wife.
These past 5 years with you have changed me forever. You're my best friend in this world, and I can't wait to marry you today.
Life is a journey, and the road is never straight, and so much has happened to both of you to get to this moment.
Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you've been many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, even teacher. for you've learned much from one another these past few years. Shortly, you shall say a few words that will take you across a threshold of life, and things between you will never quite be the same. For after today, you shall say to the world, "This is my husband, this is my wife."
These are the hands of your partner, young and strong and full of love, holding your hands as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever.
The youngest child, growing up, seemingly almost moving, drifting away from me. That was kind of hard, and your father was having a little bit of a tussle with himself. But I hope you know, stop that. I hope you know that Mom and I are so very, very proud of the dazzling young woman that you've grown up to be.
Kaitlyn shared that she knew on the first date, and her words were actually, "When you know, you really do know." Justin knew as soon as she walked in the restaurant on their second date. You've both discovered that it isn't just the joy of falling in love, but in becoming one with each other and having a fuller life because you're together. We are here today to witness your vows to each other so that we as your family and friends can support you.
Justin, my love, my best friend, or as most people know you, Calvin's dad. I have dreamed of this day since the moment we met. Within 15 minutes of our first night, I knew I loved you. Within an hour, I knew I'd marry you. I cherish your love for Calvin. I love that for the past 2 years, while the world lived in sweatpants and sweatshirts, you somehow got fully dressed every single day. I love that you never let me go to bed without a kiss goodnight and telling me you love me. Life has its ups and downs, but I know on days where I just don't feel strong enough, or like my world is crashing down, you'll be there to pick up the pieces. A wise man, Sir Elton John, once said, "I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world."
The most endearing thing that Justin said about Kaitlyn. Kaitlyn's love of cooking is about bringing people together, be it a large crowd of cousins or friends, or oftentimes, that's even just for the two of us on a quiet evening. Kaitlyn cares about the details and wants everything to be just right, whether it's a Tuesday or a Saturday night. So Dad, you asked me to think of something special that I love about Justin. And here's the one that I love the most. Justin is always up for anything, no matter what he's got going. It sounds small, but no matter what we're doing, Justin always says we'll figure it out. Any stress or anxiety that I have when doing something new, it always melts away when he's by my side.
Kaitlyn, 1,802 days ago, I first saw you walk through the door at Sundry and Vice in Cincinnati. 1,800 days ago, I thought to myself for the first time, you're the one. I find myself loving you more every day. These past 5 years have shown me your kindness, your care, your friendship, your warmth, your love of family, your drive to do better and be better in everything that you do. There are a few constants in our relationship that you have to get used to. Me moving all of your stuff around, me chasing Calvin around the apartment, and yes, Mediterranean food. You've made me a better version of myself just by being yourself. With everything I am yours today and always. I love you.
The famous German writer Goethe once wrote that love is an ideal thing, marriage is a real thing. You get from a marriage what you give to a marriage. Mazel tov.
Kaitlyn, you are truly Justin's perfect match. Justin, you have from day one put your all in keeping up with the Johnson chaos. You match our laughter, our impulsive planning, as well as our volume, and that is not easy to do. All I can think right now is that moment when your sister finds and gets married to an incredibly wonderful person. To raise our glasses to the bride and groom, congratulations, we love you so much. To my newest brother and my incredible sister. To Kaitlyn and Justin.
Well, I'd like to take you up, treat you right, and hide under the stars until the morning light. I'd like to take you.
You've found your soulmate, and you're on to the rest of your lives. We love you both very much. Cheers. Mazel tov.
I think I met myself. I don't ever want to be with anyone else. We got the kind of story that the stories would tell, different than I've ever felt. And I know we've got our whole lives, no indignance inside. Darling, all I wanna do is be with you. And I know we've got our whole lives, no indignance inside. Darling, all I wanna do is be with you tonight. Yeah, yeah, be with you tonight. Yeah, yeah, be with you tonight. We're not in a rush, we're not gonna leave, but I can't get enough of what you do to me. We're not in a rush, we're not gonna leave, but I can't get enough of what you do to me. And I know we've got our whole lives, no ending this inside. Darling, all I wanna do is be with you. And I know we've got our whole lives, no